fill our lives with just so much doing rather than stillness, because there's a lot of uncomfortable in stillness. And so I think part of it is we kind of become machines in a way where we're just moving through life, and that we don't even realize. It's like you're having the same conversation for 5 years saying next year it's not going to matter because I won't be here. And you're still there because you're just going through the motions and the patterns.
And it's just saying, do I want to keep living this life, right, or carve a new path?
Yes. And I think especially with social media and technology, we're seeing more and more people step into that. There's a lot of creators out there online. More people are starting side hustles, side businesses outside of their day job to have a creative outlet. And I think it's just the reality of life too. Like I've been sitting with this the past 2 weeks since Kobe Bryant died, and thinking just, he showed up every day. He continued to craft his art. And even when he didn't feel like it, he still showed up. And so that's been my reminder lately is show up. The more alive we are, the more it gives permission for others to become alive.
That's a good way to end it. Definitely. I like that a lot. Well, Robin, thank you for doing what you're doing. Not being constrained, is that people saying, oh, she's too old to model. She's doing it because she wants to. It's a creative path. She's supporting local artists, which is so awesome. And exploring the world. How great is that?
Yes. So fun.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show. And continued success, and looking forward to some more of those destinations in your future photo shoots.
Thank you so much.
And there you have it. Very thankful I connected with Robin and got to share her story. What a bold move to just quit your day job and decide to travel. And she's a solo traveler. She's going by herself to these different countries. I would be a little nervous if she was my daughter. But she comes back in one piece and comes out with some amazing photos with local talent. I really appreciate that. She's looking for artists, and she doesn't have to go any further than wherever she has landed. And once they hear she's ready to do a photo shoot, they get excited and people want to help her. And you'll see the results. Go to her site, wanderingaunt.com, and all the other places I listed in the show notes, and you'll see some of these vibrant photos, what she's wearing and the locations. Man, they are great photos. I got to give these artists credit who are working with her. And I definitely wish her luck on her mission to go to as many countries as possible, doing so many more photo shoots. She kind of reminds me of my mom in a way. My mom wanted to be a flight attendant when she was younger, but she had me and put that to the side to raise me, which of course I'm grateful for. When Mom retired, she did a lot of traveling. I know she did a lot of cruises. I can't remember which other countries she went to. I know she went to Spain. Maybe she went to Italy. There's just so many. And she was traveling a few times a year. So hopefully Robin can accomplish her goals while she's still young, and I think she can. She's a very determined young woman, and she's got a good future ahead of her. So send her some love, send her some support. Go to thewanderingaunt.com. Check her out, check out the photos, and maybe book her for guidance and exploration and a vacation. I've been looking into vacations myself to amusement parks because I really love them and I want to go to some. But man, getting there is a pain in the butt. I do not want to drive to some of these places because it's 16, 17 hours. But flights are so annoying and costly. There's so many flights that are not direct. You have layovers. So it's been a little discouraging. Just have to keep searching. I will find a way. Because I love amusement parks and I want to visit as many as I can. While I'm still in relatively good shape and can move around and walk and ride these things. I also did another maximum tunage show under my radio DJ name, djal-x. I posted it in the show notes of the last episode, but didn't talk about it. I did do an episode called Just a Sample, where I played songs that sampled other songs. I would play the song that has the sampling, and then after that, I'd play the original. So check it out. I'll have a link here in these show notes again. And it was fun to do that. I've always wanted to do that show. Of course, there's a few I left out, but what can I say? It's just a sample. So check it out. djal-x, Maximum Tunage. Always fun to do those. And of course, I'm coming up on a year of doing the Artist Matters. So I've been revisiting all the previous episodes, getting little nuggets and sound bites from all the previous guests, trying to compile stuff. It's a task, but I'm doing it. It's going to be amazing to have reached a year in just a few weeks. Where doth the time go? Anyway, stay tuned next week. Next week, I sound Transylvanian, but anyway, I'm not doing a Halloween show or a Transylvanian show or a vampire show, but I have a guest who I've been wanting to get since I started this. I finally got to record him. So you'll hear his episode next week. Stay tuned for that. Of course, you can find all the information on today's guest, Robin, at theartistreallymatters.com in my show notes. Connect with her, send her some love, and show support for her. Share the show with people you like. Hey, maybe even people you don't like. Hey, maybe they'll get something out of this and become someone who is likable. There's always room for change, and each person can have their character arc, where they started off one way, and then their arc takes them into a new direction by the end of their journey, or chapter that they're on. It's never too late. The more alive we are gives others permission to be alive. That's the quote by Miss Robin Finney. Thank you so much for that. And I appreciate you all. Thanks for tuning in to The Artist Matters. Until next week, no matter where you go, let your creativity flow.